Zaldrizes buzdaris gosdau.
Hey! I have been compiling leaked information that was sent to me through the DMs over on Twitter. Speaking of which, please go follow me at Sir_Hunter at Dragon Daddy, and also on Instagram at Sir_Hunter_reviews. I've compiled that information and been saving it for the past, well, several weeks just for this video. So please do me a massive favor, and before I jump into the contents of it, do two things. One is take this information with a grain of salt. It's all a load of bullshit, as in nothing is confirmed until it airs on our screens once House of the Dragon airs. And if I had to guess, probably springtime, maybe early summer of 2024. So take this information with nuts just for fun, all right? And then also slap a like on it. Like goal is going to be 420, and then please do me a massive favor. If you've already slapped a like on it, you've already subscribed, turn your notifications all the way on. Like, you can have all personalized and none, but if you click on all, you'll get alerts as if you turned the 10 to an 11, like in Spinal Tap. Like 10 is high, but the amps go to 11. So 11 is loud. I could have made 10 loud. Anyway, please turn notifications on. Okay, so the first thing, and most of this information was sent to me by different people, and I've flavored it with a little bit of my own salt, because it's all a load of crap, right? Just to make it more digestible. But some of it could potentially be legit, because we always have to remember, Daenerys being killed by Jon Snow in the Iron Throne room came out 1.5 years before the episode ever aired on screen. So, with that being said, the first leaked scene or leaked information that was sent to me through the DMs over on Twitter, please go follow me at Sir_Hunts, is that a scene with 500 extras and 50 horses will shoot at the end of, get this, February, and will take 3 weeks to film. Apparently, this scene will involve many people who have experience with pyrotechnics. That's really exciting. This is the title of the video. Filming will be starting next month, at the end of next month, so that may be legitimate, because rumors that they'd be starting in March seem to be, confirmed. But real quick, that person said there's a scene with 500 extras, 50 mounted horses will be needed, so people who can ride horses, and the shoot will take place for 3 weeks. So from the end of February to 3 weeks, so pretty much all of March is one of the first things they'll be filming, if not the actual first thing. And it requires people who have experience with pyrotechnics. If I have to guess, it's probably something to do with them being lit on fire. This is a show about dragons. Then the next bit of information that I was sent says that this is really crazy and probably the least legitimate leaked thing, right? The person says that a body double stand-in for a nude scene involving 2 major cast members that are male will go down in season 2, right? So this person hinted at the fact that it could potentially be Cregan and Jace. Now get this. Those rumors from the books, like I made a joke about it in a post that I did on the in my community section just a week ago, right? Or, depending on when you're listening to this, it could be several weeks ago, but ultimately it was just a joke. And then I've seen people make like fan art of Cregan and Jace together. And then there's, the idea that potentially Sarah Snow is a cover because Cregan and Jace were in love with each other. Now, obviously, there's very little evidence for that in the books. Like, it's not even mentioned that they were potentially lovers in the books. It's just mentioned that when Jace is, received at Winterfell, he potentially may have hooked up with this bastard either a bastard daughter of Cregan, she's too old for that, so probably a bastard sister, right, known as Sarah Snow, and Cregan wasn't having any of that, so supposedly the rumors are, according to Mushroom, that he forced Cregan and Sarah Snow to get married. And this is when the first Pact of Ice and Fire was formed. This person says that apparently they're going to need male nude actors, like, stand-ins, basically, for a nude sex scene involving 2 of the male cast members. That's possible. But you also got to realize that we just had 2 male, not necessarily major cast members. One of them is, right? Obviously, we all know I'm referring to Laenor, but then also Khal Khouri. Maybe that's what that is. Maybe Laenor and Khal Khouri will be making an appearance again next season. You all let me know what you think down below. If it's, about those unsubstantiated claims that this person says that, Cregan and Jace will have a sex scene next season. Let me know what you think down below. Then just continuing on here, the next bit of information that I was sent, and this is kind of fun, and it's not a leaked scene, but the person mentioned that supposedly Ryan Condal has already finalized the scripts, and he sent in his request for budget approval to the execs at HBO and requested $300 million for season 2 of House of the Dragon. That's nonsense. I mean, maybe. I mean, okay, so wasn't the rumors that it was like $100 million for the final season, $10 million per episode, plus the amount of salary they had to pay for all the actors? So it was really like $125 million. They made probably way more than that, even though season 8 may have been critically panned, right? Who cares what critics say? I'll take a critic's opinion seriously if they're a super mega fan of A Song of Ice and Fire, not just the books, but the TV show as well. That's whose opinion I'd take. Anyway, yeah, it's possible. You all let me know what you think. You think $300 million for season 2, or it was probably something closer to, like, you know, the budget for the final seasons of Game of Thrones, because this show has way more dragons, and dragons are very expensive to animate properly on screen. If I had to guess, I'd probably say it wouldn't be too far from about $200 million, right? So that gives them about $20 million per episode, and that includes the CGI stuff, the actor salary, all of the extra stuntmen that'll have to be brought in for some of the crazy set pieces that they have of people being lit on fire, plus multiple dragons, and all the carnage that is involved with that, right? That's going to be very expensive. And then the last thing that this person mentions, and this was all compiled from, you know, many different people, like 6 or 7, right? But the last thing that I want to mention in this video is that there are rumors, for the scripts for season 2 that will somehow remain even more faithful than season 1, and that 2 Game of Thrones alumni have joined for secret roles. One of them is Kit Harington. So that last, the show can't really be that much more faithful than it was in season 1. Like, obviously, you know, we had Rhaenys and her dragon Meleys busting up through the floor, and that did not happen at all. And then there was a couple of other things that didn't happen, like, for instance, at Rhaenyra and Laenor's wedding, Joffrey Lonmouth was not attacked and savagely beaten by, obviously, Kristen Cole. That happened at a tourney, right? But the exciting bit that may contain some truth is that the GOT alumni could be brought in for secret roles. We just saw Jaime Lannister in episode 1 of House of the Dragon. He was playing, get this, a Gold Cloak member. Now, Jaime was a member of the King's Guard, but that was awesome. Hidden in plain sight. It was amazing to see one of my favorite TV show characters ever, one of my favorite characters from any book, right, on screen again in this new series. So just imagine if that is kind of true, Kit Harington, if he has an opening in the schedule, wouldn't it be cool if he played like a House Stark guardsman? Right? That would be awesome. I don't know. Well, I'm going to wrap this video up by running through that leaked information again. You all let me know what you think. Please let me know what you think down below in the comment section. Also, thank you for watching this far. Right? So the information again is, the first bit was that a scene with 500 extras and 50 horses will shoot at the end of February. And this confirms that filming will start next month and not in March. And will take 3 weeks to film. One of the first scenes being filmed, and it requires people who have experience with pyrotechnology. Right? That's awesome, if it's legit. And then this next one is the craziest one. There's a body double required for a nudity scene involving 2 male characters, and the leaker thinks those 2 male leads are Cregan and Jace. And then the third thing that I mentioned was that Condal supposedly requested a budget for $300 million. For season 2. Hopefully you all just, thought this information was just more fun than anything. And then the last little bit was that rumors of the scripts for season 2 are that they will remain even more faithful than season 1, and that 2 Game of Thrones cast member alumni have been brought in for secret roles. And one of those cast members is Kit Harington. Well, alright, thank you all so much for watching. If you want some more content, consider joining my Patreon. I recently have been uploading like a madman over there, and you can join for just a few dollars. And the amount of content that is available, if you started it today, it would last you all the way until tomorrow around the same time. Right? And I'm just going to continue uploading there. Eventually, I'll be doing patron-only live streams. Consider joining if you really want some extra content. But if you can't do that, thank you for watching here on YouTube. That's the best thing you can do for any creator that you're a fan of on this platform. So thank you for doing that. My name's Mark, and a big shout out to Breanne Johnson, Heart of Inspiration, and the North Must Remember, as they are all members of my Dragon Knight tier over on Patreon. And also, special shout out to you. Thank you for watching. Along not, Zeltrizas postare exos. Dao.